Hi y'all, I thought I would swatch my ink tints. I got these for a really good deal and I just couldn't pass it up. So here they are. Now I've taken them out of the wonderful tin they're in and put it in a case, and I've already made these swatch cards to go on here, but I also like to put my swatches in a book. This one is all for the wet media. That's my gouache and the Artistro paint markers. What else? This is the small set of ink tints that I had, and this is the color watercolors, and I have done all those. But here's the Dwint ink tints. I thought I would never get to have these, but I'm so grateful. A good deal came along. So I'm going to zoom in. You've probably seen this done many times, but I thought, why not? It'll be fun. Okay. See if that works. I do apologize for that. I want to get this as close as I can so you can see it activate. Okay, well, let's see how that goes. First one is the lemon. And I've debated on how to do this exactly, but I've got this to go behind the page. It will go through. I mean, it's going to run a little bit through, but that's why I'm just going to be very careful with it. Whether I should leave a spot undone so as to contrast with what was done. I did that on my swatch cards that I hang on my case, and I think maybe I'll just continue that. Okay, so that's the sherbet yellow. Oh, I'm so sorry about the video doing that. I'm not sure how to fix that. So I just have a regular water pen. I'm going to get the water to come out a little bit. Okay, that's good. Get my napkin. Okay. All right. Pretty good. This is Sun Yellow 200. So since I started that way, I guess I will finish that way. Wow. I'm not sure how to keep from doing that. Okay, I may just have to do it that far away. The yellow, it's kind of hard to tell the difference between it and the activated. Okay, my husband fixed the focus and zooming stuff, so we're all good. In fact, I'm going to zoom in a little more on this. Now you can really see it. Yay! Now it's not going to flip out. Now I've learned something new. All right, a Sicilian yellow 20 or 220. Awesome. Right, so you can see it's not going through because I'm not using a ton of water, just enough. The next one is golden yellow, 2030. How do I say that? 230. Incidentally, that's a good time to go to the dentist. I know, I'm terrible. Woo! That just popped back on there. That pencil wanted to go on that page really fast. Now you can see what's next. I won't have to tell you. Ooh. The yellows are not my favorite colors. I mean, I do like yellow, but I prefer a good blue and green, even a purple. But that orange is phenomenal. Woo! Now you can see how that really changed from that to that. Very nice. Tangerine. I really don't know if I'm swatching these correctly or not, but maybe it's different from the way you do it. That's okay. I really should call my channel That's Okay. As I say it all the time. I'm just putting a little bit of it down just to activate. And then putting it back into the pencil case. If you do buy these, you're going to notice that they're a thicker pencil, and they may go in a little tight into some of those pencil cases, but not to worry, they do fit. Lovely. I like to have my pencils and wet media in these books. They're just, I put a sticker on here, but they're called minimalist. And the thing I like about them, besides being minimalist, is that it has a content page, which is cool, and its pages are numbered. I mean, I can number them myself, and I have done that in other places, but just to get one that already had it, that was just a nice bonus. We're into the reds. Sorry about that loud pounding. Oh gosh, incredible red. I love it. Poppy red pops off the page. Hot red. I kind of thought, why didn't they call it red hot instead of hot red? But then maybe the candy makers wouldn't have appreciated it. So. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this paper is thick enough to where it can handle a little bit of wet media, so I'm really grateful for that. I just got it on Amazon. I know somebody out there was thinking, I wonder where she got that. I did. I got it on Amazon. Some people don't like to swatch their stuff, or they just prefer not to. I like to swatch. That way I can get a good feel of the pencil and I can get it organized. It's more of an organizational thing, I think, for me, which really satisfies my OCD. Anyone else have that they need to satisfy their OCD? Lovely. Carmine pink. It's like, come on, pink. Doesn't look carmine pink at first. I bet it does after. Ooh. I would say that was a dark pink. But maybe carmine means dark. I don't know. It's a lovely color, whatever it is. Okay, I'm going to let that dry so we can flip to the next page. I'm back. It's all dry on this side. I think the colors came out really nicely. Okay. Now the crimson. Okay, I'm going to do a little square. And then like that. Make sure my pen is going. Ooh, nice. Shiraz. Shiraz. Okay. Wow. That is Shiraz. Shiraz. Very good. Red violet. What has been your most favorite pencil, or, well, even watercolor pencils to swatch? I think this is my most interesting one. I've done lots of pencils, and I've done one set of watercolor pencils. Fuchsia. But I think these are I don't know, more exciting because you put one down and it's like, okay, that's all right, that's fine. And then you add water to it and it's like, what? Wow. That is fuchsia. Definitely fuchsia. What were we on here? We got Crimson, Shiraz, Red Velvet, Red Violet, Fuchsia, Deep Rose, now Thistle. And yeah. I've been told many times these are not watercolor, but they're often put under the watercolor list because, well, they just fit there the best. And if there were more pencils like this, maybe they would make its own category. Something I forgot to do was put this under here, which probably doesn't matter anyway, because it won't go through this paper. I cannot wait to use these on backgrounds. If you have these pencils, what is your favorite way to use them? Or what are all the different ways that you've used them? I'd love to know. I'm going to be looking at some tutorials on using these, and oh wow, that purple is just spectacular. I love that. Okay, I'm going to put these back in my case real quick. I'll probably cut that out, so okay, dark purple. Let's see, I've heard people like to use them for backgrounds. And what else? Just anything. I guess you can use them for anything. Yeah, they are not technically watercolor, though you do activate them with water. And I've also seen people talk about these using these with a colorless blender. Wow, I really like that deep purple. I think so far I'm really liking those purples. One thing I'm looking forward to learning about how to use these is using them on fabric. I sew and quilt and embroider, machine embroider, and someone said you can use these on fabric. So I'm gonna try that. And if I get good enough at it, I'll do a video. Would y'all like to see a video of that? Whoa, sorry about that. Peacock blue. I think my lines are getting thinner. It really doesn't take much. I'm looking forward to trying these on all kinds of stuff, especially galaxy type backgrounds. Yeah, sorry about that. This one didn't fare well in shipping. But it still works. So, paper, just plain paper, I guess. You can do all kinds of art with it. Or coloring books. This is iron blue. Fabric. I'm sure you could figure out how to do this use these on cards. That one is iron blue. Hope you can see these really well because they are beautiful. Yeah, I haven't sharpened any of these. I didn't think it needed to be sharpened for doing swatching. Sometimes when you're doing videos, you can't think of a word. Oh, wow, I love that deep blue. That is fantastic. Here's iris blue. I can't tell if I'm in the middle of the screen or not. Just learning how to do things. Let's see, what is other ways you can use these? I know you can color over them. I love that bright blue. Boy, those blues right there, those are very nice. I love those. I really am going to need to move this somewhere so I can get to this better. Great. I think we're in the middle. Okay, I'll get it there. I wonder if it'd be easier if I just did several of these in a row. And let me know if you think that's better than doing it the other way, one at a time. do those. Okay, deep indigo. That looks like deep indigo. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep this straight. We all write at an angle, so that's how I'm going to do it. Sea blue. You see the blue? Oh. That's a very turquoisey color. That is even more turquoise. This is aqua, green aquamarine. So you got dark aquamarine and green aquamarine. And then we have mallard green. Wow. That almost looks like a parrot color, parrot green. Let me put these back in the case real quick. Right. Sorry about that. Sorry about the shaking of the hand and the camera. I have a shaking problem in my hand, and the camera is probably because I have my leg on it. Leg on the table. There's iron green. Wow. All of these are just blowing my mind. You know what? This is not iron green. I have two teals. Remember, I have a 12 set and then I got the bigger set. So I did that one twice. Well, we will just put it over here. Iron green. Okay. I think we've left enough space for that. It looks like iron green. Alright, I definitely know this is Ionian or Ionian. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. This looks kind of like a marine green. I'm adding some more, see if I can. This paper's probably too thin for that. But anyhow, what's next? Vivid green. Okay, vivid green. That's pretty vivid. Okay, now I have two apple greens, so I gotta make sure I leave one in. This one is sharpened. The greens are kind of scratchy, which I know they can be. Wow. Probably gonna say wow after all these because they really do all wow me. On another stream I was watching yesterday, the hostess asked, what is your least favorite color to use? That's field green. That definitely looks like a field of green. And I think yellow, grays, black were most of the big ones, the ones that appeared the most. Beach green. It was hard for me to answer because I really like all the colors, but probably yellow. I would say yellow. Depending on where it is, what it's used for, I guess. Probably used too much water on that. That I think is one of my favorites. Hooker's Green. Probably named after an artist with that name. Who knows? This one is felt green. I'm not sure what that means. Felt green. Like you can feel it, or it looks like felt. I like it too. It's a yellowier green. Here's olive, light olive. I think that definitely is olive. This is spring green. I kind of thought that the apple looked more like a spring green, but maybe they mean like a Granny Smith apple. I don't know. I have noticed that, and I guess it's just normal. In different pencil companies will use one name like spring green, but in each company that uses that name, it might be a different color of green. So who knows if that's based on where people live. Maybe the green looks different in the spring than it does somewhere else. I don't know. I like that one too. That looks more like it would go, these two would go really well together. Here's fern. Fern. Okay. I might see that. All right. These don't take a terrible long time to dry. See, those are all dry. See if I can blow this one dry. Maybe fan it. All right, I'm gonna let that dry and put these pencils back. Okay, that's pretty dry. Okay, now we're back to the greens on this side. I've got two of those too, so I need to be careful not to do that. Use it a second time. Leaf. I might call that a, I don't know what I'd call that. Mustard. I would say that's a Dijon mustard. What do y'all think? Does that look like mustard to you? Oh. Yeah, I would say it's one of those dark mustards. I didn't draw any lines on this side, so I hope I get these straight. Straight-ish. Some people don't like to do swatches, but I like them. It helps me decide on different colors. You know, what do I have? Can I use it for this certain thing? Tan. I'm guessing most people do swatches of some sort. I was keeping my swatches in 8.5 by 11. Yeah, just standard size. And I put it in plastic, you know, page protectors. And, you know, it worked okay. But I've seen a couple of people's ways of doing their swatch books. Of course, there's the swatch books, and what else? Just different things. And I kind of like this one. And it takes me a while to decide on some things, but this was really, when I saw it, this was like, okay, this is exactly what I'm looking for. But everybody's different. At first I thought I'd want watercolor paper, little book, and I was looking for a watercolor sketchbook. And you know, it's watercolor paper, so they're going to be more expensive. I didn't want to spend that. So I saw these, and somebody had said that they were thick enough for liquid media, you know. And I said, okay, I'm going to give that a try. I've got the one with lines for the pencils. I don't know why I decided to do it that way, but no, I'm running out of space here. And there's a little space there. I can work on that. Baked Earth. What a name. Willow. Sometimes I lose my train of thought, y'all, so let's see, what were we talking about? Oh, different swatch books. Yeah. And I didn't want to use the watercolor books because they were kind of pricey, you know. And since this worked pretty well for some other people that were using it, I don't know, for sketchbook or something, or I think maybe they were using it for like journaling book, and people that journal sometimes use gel pens and things, and they were saying, wow, I really like this red. That is called red oxide. Awesome. Yes, I love these colors here. This is like fall earth tone colors. I love earth tone colors. Matter brown. I wonder if it's going to be brown. I may have to rewrite some of these so that I can have more space, because this is definitely not going to be in the right spot. Let's see, I might as well go ahead and do the dark chocolate. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to rewrite those. This is bark. Have two barks. Sepia ink, or sepia. How do you say that word? Sepia or sepia? All right. They have 3 here, all ending with ink. So that's sepia or sepia ink. This is India ink. Yeah. I'm not sure what makes those. Oh, Indian. That's not Indian. Indian ink, not India. Which it still could be talking about India, but anyway, here's the Chinese ink. So what makes them Indian and Chinese ink? That's a good question. Okay, here's madder brown. Ooh, that's pretty. Here's dark chocolate. Definitely looks like chocolate. Here's bark. My lines are thinner. Here's sepia ink. Let's see, that was a little brownie there. Here's an Indian ink. Might have to let these dry before it really can tell what color it is. And that is Chinese ink. Okay, now we've got there's 3 on this side. Whoops. That is charcoal gray. Here's Payne's gray. Definitely got to move the words over. This one is, yeah, Payne's gray. And we have neutral gray. All right, let's get those done. Almost running out of water. That's charcoal gray. Payne's gray has a little blue. And natural gray. I said neutral. This is natural gray. I think those are going to have to dry before you can really tell if they're gray, at least me. All right, the last one really, because I'm not going to do the white. And you know, I could have very well just put it down here at the bottom, but I was gonna, this was gonna be a spacer piece of paper anyway, so I said, why not? Let me get this down. Okay. Yay. All done. The outliner pencil, I was told, is it's not water soluble, but it will block it'll block the pencil ink from going past that spot. So if you have a circle and you use this to draw it, and then you put some of the Inktense in there, it won't go past. That would be a good question, a good quest, a good test. And white, well, white is white, so it's, you know, it's not really going to show up on here. I could put a piece of black paper on there, do it, but anyhow, so those are the colors. I wonder if you would like to be zoomed in a little more. That's about as far as I can zoom in. You can see them up close. Yeah, I will redo that. I'm not too far off, really. There's the black. That is definitely black. So yeah, I can see as these grays are drying. That's definitely darker. The black is. And here's some greens. And here is going backwards. Reds and purples, blues. You can see them how they dried too. I'm going to be hovering around these colors. I love those blues. And here's the yellows. And some oranges and reds. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day or night whenever you watch this. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to try to answer any. And y'all have a great night. Bye.